Welcome to Reboot, your 3-month course that aims to improve quality of life and longevity through education. And this course is for everybody. Whatever your ability, whatever your age, we will cater for you. Reboot is about education. Education on nutrition, education on fitness, and the psychological elements as well. So you are now in the members area of the website, and you have this area broken down into sections. You have my Reboot section, which is where you're watching this video, and another series of 11 other videos to go along with it. You then have your training sessions area. Now in the training sessions area, we show you how to complete each of the training sessions, and they're linked with your training plans. So you will download your training plans, complete your training plans on a weekly basis, and then they will alter, and they will be personally altered and prescribe the next weekly training sessions for yourself. You also have the nutritional area. This is a series of 2 videos and a series of menu cards and recipes. Recipes for lunches, breakfasts, dinners, and snacks as well. And the final section that I want to talk about is the exercise library. This is where you'll be able to find out how to complete the exercises properly and efficiently and safely. Within this area, you've got exercises that don't require any equipment, and you've also got exercises if you're a member of a gym. And we go through all of the information that you need to be able to carry out these exercises. Please remember throughout this course that this course is for you and nobody else. Assess yourself against yourself. If you start to measure yourself against other people out there, you're just going to set yourself up for failure. So please always bring yourself back to assessing yourself against yourself. Acknowledge your ability. It is what it is, and things will improve moving forward. Another important element is to encourage others. You've got the forum at the bottom of the members area where you can communicate with other people that are going on in this course. Please encourage them. It will help motivate them, but it will also help motivate you on this course as well. Now I just want to talk a little bit about the health and safety. The first thing that I want to make sure that you do is stay hydrated. The body is made up of 60% water. And if you start to find yourself dehydrated throughout this course, your body is not going to be worrying about replenishing muscle tissue, about burning fat. All it's going to be focusing on is retaining water inside the body. You're looking at 2 to 3 litres of fluids each day. Now, that can be quite daunting if you put 2 to 3 litres in front of you. My advice to you, obviously you're going to get these fluids through the soups that you're having for your lunches and the food that you're eating as well. But also, whenever you're walking around the house, whenever you're sat doing something, always have a bottle of water with you. When you go out to do a training session, take your water bottle with you. Try to consume all of it throughout that session. If you manage to do that, stop, replenish the water. Training areas. Whenever we run a training session at the residential boot camp, we will do a pre-assessment. We will do a risk assessment. Make sure and identify any issues that can arise. When you're doing the circuit sessions, when you're doing the strength sessions or the sprint sessions, that's down to you. Make sure that you're looking for uneven ground. The last thing that you want to happen is for you to go over on your ankle at the beginning of a session. If you're going out to do a run, make sure you wear a high-vis vest. Make sure you're aware of the traffic. Try not to get caught up in the session that you're doing too much that you're going to injure yourself. With injuries, obviously if you injure yourself badly, you're going to have to contact the emergency services. Let's look at a little bit lower down with the injuries. Let's say, for example, you're out doing a session and you feel a twinge in your hamstring, you feel a twinge in your shoulder, and it feels more than just the build-up of lactate burn. What I want you to do is stop that session. Get yourself some ice, get some ice on there, compress it, elevate it, and hopefully you'll catch it in time. If you continue to push through that session with a little bit of a twinge, you could further damage that muscle and prevent yourself from finishing this course in the next 3 months, which will mean you'll just have to extend the course even longer, which is not a problem, but let's try to bear on the side of caution with all injuries. So that's me for the introduction then. What's going to happen now is you can see that there's a PARQ form attached on this page. Please make sure you go through that PARQ form, fill out the details, make sure that you sign it, and then submit it to us. If you answer yes to one of those questions, then you need to make sure that you've spoken to a physician, make sure you've seen your GP, and they have okayed it for you to continue with this course. Okay, it's really important that you get that right. Well, that's it for the introduction. The next video in the process is the warm up and cool down. So I'll see you over there.